Oh, I love you. Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Canelian. I'm a medical laboratory scientist. I'm also a content creator and an upcoming YouTuber. I share tips on health, hair care, and lifestyle faith too. So if this is your first time coming to my YouTube channel, you're highly welcome. Please do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Please give this video a thumbs up and let's get into what we have for today. Wait, first, for my returning subscribers, you're welcome. You are welcome once again. I love you. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you for everything. Okay. Oh, I love you. Okay, so let's get into what I have today. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my surgery story. Yeah, I had a tumor in my breast sometime last year. So let me share and also give you some educative tips about it. So we know breast cancer is one of the leading cancer that leads to death. Yes, it's very, very traumatic. Like I have a secondary school classmate that lost her mom to breast cancer. I know about that one, Sarah. And I had a neighbor that also lost her life to breast cancer. So I think if you are a lady, I think you should watch this video. It's for you. So let's get right into it. So actually, I've not been thinking about this breast cancer thing at all. Like I've never been thinking about breast cancer at all until this neighbor of mine became sick, and she was diagnosed of breast cancer, and she was already in her late stage. Like it was not that early. It's not something that you say they detected it early. So it was really very, very emotional and traumatic because she left two young children, so, and her husband too. So because of that incident, my mom was always saying all these check yourself, I hope you always do your breast examination, all those things they tell us. You have to be checking it one by one. So my mind, I won't say my mind was on it, but that kind of breast cancer, Jesus, this person died of breast cancer. God, what if it's me? If it's me, like, hey, you'll be rejecting and rejecting and rejecting and rejecting. So that was the mind. My mind was in it. And another thing, my mother was always saying, I hope you need a check, but do check, make sure you find there's no lump and all those things. Everybody's trying to be very, very, if you discover, so that they'll remove it immediately. Now they say prevention is better than cure, right? So I say months after, let's say a month after she had died, the next thing is that a month after she had died, I would say I noticed I had this pain, this sharp pain. Now the pain wasn't like lasting, like very lasting. It was like it will come as when you're ovulating, your nipples your breast is heavy, your nipples, there's this kind of slight pain you feel your breast, you feel in your breast. So that was kind of pain I was feeling as someone that, so for me, I didn't go to that part that it could be that cancer. The only time I was like, oh, I'm ovulating, I was like, oh, am I in my ovulation period? But then it was constant, and the worst part of it was coming from just one part of the breast. Normally it's going to be like the two breasts will be bulgy, the nipple, everything, but not just one breast. I was like, okay, what's all these things like? So I said to do breast examination. I felt this one, I noticed nothing, and when it came to this one, I did the normal breast examination, but I discovered that I didn't notice anything like lump in the breast. So I had to, like, using my sense to locate where exactly in my breast is paining me. So I found out that it was around my nipple area. So I had to touch that area, that nipple area. I noticed there was this lump there. I was like, whoa, wait, calm down. At first I was alarmed and I was very shocked. But I said, let me wait first. Let me check the other breast that I felt was okay. And noticed that that lump was different from the lump. Well, it was different from what, like, there was no lump, there was nothing like that in the other breast. I knew that was when I knew there was a problem. So I gave it like 2 days to be sure. Normally, your breast, when it's gorgeous, like, increase in, we have what we call hypertrophy and hyperplasia. Now in hypertrophy is the increase in the number of cells. Okay, I think that's what happened in pregnant women. You notice that breasts are big. What happens is cells have multiplied. Do you understand? In hyperplasia is that maybe the cell is smaller, increase in the size, increase in the size of the cells. So the other one is by number, the other one is just the size will increase. So I wanted to know, maybe is it the size, or is it, I just wanted to I didn't want to be so alarmed. So I think 2 days later, the pain was still there, and I noticed my breast was bigger. This side was a bit bigger than this one. So I touched it again. I noticed that lump. I touched the other one that was normal, and there was nothing similar to that. That was when I concluded that I think there is a lump there. So I sent a message. I told my mom. So I decided to go for mammogram. Now I found out that mammogram is something you do. I think you have to be 35 years above before you do mammogram. So the radiographers told me that I can't go for a mammogram. I have to go for a breast scan. So I did breast ultrasound. Yes. So that was where, that gel they placed on my breast. At first they started with this normal one, this one, and I this one that had nothing. But before that, I had met a radiologist. Actually, it was a radiologist that I met. So I told him that if I do breast examination, that I won't notice this lump, but I have to, like, sense and notice that, see where it is. So he was not like, okay, did the physical examination, and then he noticed what I was telling him. Then he now took that gel, put first on this breast, and did the scan, and then this was very clear, there was no mass. Then when he came here, even me, because he showed me, I told him there's only I'm a medical practitioner, so I'll notice. So maybe as he was scanning, I noticed that mass. I saw the mass. So I saw the mass, and I was like, oh my god, are you serious? But it wasn't that so big. So he whatever radiographers do, or however they debug, and I saw it, and he now explained to me that it was a tumor, but it wasn't malignant. Yes, it was a benign tumor known as fibroadenoma, and it usually occurs in ladies of childbearing age. It's something, it's not a malignant tumor. So he asked me to wait for 6 months before I get to remove it. However, I refused to. I don't think it's me that will have that tumor for 6 months. I don't want the devil to see what he will hold on to. Another thing about tumors is that a benign tumor can actually transform into a malignant tumor. That's one thing you should know. So that's why I decided to just remove the tumor. Okay, so I was scheduled for an operation, and I got the tumor removed. So when I sent the tumor to the histopathology lab, it was actually confirmed that it was a benign fibroadenoma tumor. So it wasn't malignant. So that was it. So lessons from my story. Number one, please mind your thoughts. Like if it wasn't the fact that I don't know, but just mind your thoughts. Because I mean, I would say that it was because my mom was always saying, don't go and shake, do this, shake, shake, shake. So I found out that that's why I had, the predominant thought. So it's actualized, but thank God it was a benign one. Then another thing is that as girls, you see that self-examination, please try and be doing it. And even if you don't do, even if you do it and you don't feel anything, touch your breast very, very well. Like use your hand, just use your hand, touch it everywhere, your nipple, everything, touch anything. And you notice something that is unusual from the other thing, talk about, like, hurry. Do you understand? Don't keep it, because one thing about cancers, and let me tell you something about cancers, once they are detected in that early stage, it's easy to control. You can easily start controlling it then. But once it now start metastasizing, it's not at that late stage. It's just to cook maga and tell your people the kind of coffee you want, because that's why it's better you prevent, because at that early stage it's easy. Oh, this thing is good, this thing is okay. Do you understand? Is we can hold it down. But at that point that is now at the late stage, because it's already affecting certain, it's already causing a lot of issues. The thing with late stage disease is that it's not just the breast that is concerned with too. Probably now it has metastasized to the lungs. Probably you are having kidney issue. Yes. So you find out that as the doctor is trying to hold the kidney, he's trying to hold this, trying to hold that. There are a lot of things he's trying to control. So it's not usually very, very, very easy. So once you notice anything abnormal that looks like a stone or tumor, whatever it is that is not meant to be in your breast, please go to the hospital, pay, do scan, and find out what is happening there. So that's my story. So guys, this is to every young lady out there. Please take precautions, and please, if you notice anything, just rush to the hospital. It's going to cost you, but it's going to be worth it, as very, very worth it at all. So do your best, and I love you guys, and thank you for listening to my story. So if this is your first time coming to my YouTube channel, guys, please like this video, give it a thumbs. Like I said, like this video is same thing as give it a thumbs up. Okay, and subscribe. That's very, very important. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys. See you next time. Next channel, same thing. Okay, bye guys, take care.